When a woman emotionally leaves you, she does not disappear. She stays physically present, but she is already gone inside. She still replies to your messages. She still shows up. She still smiles. But the emotional connection that once made everything feel alive is fading quietly in the background. Most men miss this because they think distance only happens through fights or obvious rejection. But real emotional detachment is silent. It does not argue, it does not scream. It slowly pulls away while you are still standing there, wondering what changed. You begin to feel it before you can explain it. You feel it when her name appears on your phone, and instead of excitement, there is anxiety. You feel it when conversations feel forced instead of natural. You feel it when you start wondering whether she even wants to talk to you anymore. The first sign is always in her emotional energy. Her voice feels flat, not angry, not rude, just distant. She no longer sounds curious about you. She no longer reacts the same way to your words. Her responses feel mechanical, like she is replying out of obligation rather than interest. That shift is not because she is busy. It is not because she is tired. It is because emotionally, she has already started pulling away. The second sign appears in what she no longer shares with you. She stops talking about her day, her thoughts, her worries, her small moments. Women emotionally bond through sharing. When she closes her inner world to you, she is no longer letting you in. And when you are no longer allowed inside her emotional space, the relationship starts dying quietly. You notice that she now tells you less, not more. She keeps things vague. She keeps things short. You are no longer part of her emotional life. The third sign shows up in how you feel when you are with her. You feel lonely even while talking to her. You feel unseen. You feel emotionally disconnected. That loneliness is not in your head. It is the emotional gap growing between you and her. Your presence no longer brings her comfort or excitement. It only fills silence. You begin to feel like you are talking to someone who is somewhere else mentally. You are there, but you are not felt. The fourth sign appears in your own behavior. You start walking on eggshells. You think before every text. You hold back your emotions. You try to avoid saying the wrong thing. You start shrinking yourself to keep peace. You start becoming quieter, less expressive, less real. Not because you changed, but because you are afraid of pushing her further away. And the moment you start hiding who you are to keep someone else comfortable, the relationship has already begun to collapse. The fifth sign is the constant confusion that never leaves you. You do not feel secure. You do not feel chosen. You do not feel emotionally grounded. You keep wondering where you stand. You keep questioning whether she still cares. You keep feeling like something is wrong, even when she says everything is fine. That emotional uncertainty is the clearest signal of all. It means her emotional investment is fading, even if her words have not changed yet. When all these signs exist together, her distant energy, her closed emotional world, your loneliness, your self-suppression, and your constant confusion, it means she has already emotionally checked out. And here is the hardest truth. Once emotional withdrawal begins, it almost never reverses. Trying harder does not bring someone back emotionally. It only teaches them that they can pull away while you stay. That destroys respect. And when respect disappears, attraction dies with it. The real pain is not losing her. The real pain is losing yourself while trying to keep someone who is already gone. You start doubting your instincts. You start questioning your worth. You start living in emotional tension instead of peace. No man can build a future from that state, and the moment you finally accept what is happening, everything changes. You stop chasing what no longer chooses you. You stop begging for emotional crumbs. You stop abandoning yourself to keep someone else comfortable. That is where your power returns. Because the strongest thing a man can do is walk away from what no longer values him. Staying where you are emotionally unwanted does not make you loyal. It makes you invisible. And invisible men slowly disappear from their own lives. When you finally step away, you do not lose love. You regain your dignity, your peace, your identity. And that is always worth more than staying in something that makes you feel small, confused, and emotionally alone.